Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Bold and the beautiful spoilers have Steffy Forrester caged for days, with Finn making false rescue starts and Luna Nozowa painting herself into a corner next week on the CBS soap. The lack of a bathroom for Steffy still rattles fans, and she's resorted to begging instead of threatening as next week rolls along. Plus, John Finnegan remains slow on the uptake as clues drop in his lap. But the ringleader of this demolition circus didn't think of everything, so Luna soon finds herself in a panic. Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Massinswood, has spent several days in a cage, so far, on Bold and the Beautiful. We now know the timeline thanks to a hint. The person holding her captive dropped last week. Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, seemed worried for a fleeting second that Steffy hadn't eaten in days. Plus, she hasn't taken so much as a sip of water since caged on Bold and the Beautiful. Since the Forrester intern uses a delivery system of beverages to kill her prey, Steffy won't touch anything she hands her. While the Forrester daughter continues to scream bloody murder for help, this only makes the woman holding her in a cage more aggravated. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers have Steffy doing something next week with Luna Nozowa. She probably should have done this since waking up in that cage. Instead of antagonizing the woman who holds the key to her death, as she's done all along, she starts to reason with her. Next week, Steffy finally lets her controlling attitude fall by the wayside and makes promises to the woman who locked her up. But the evil intern won't bite. Luna tells Steffy that she will say anything to go free, and she's probably right with that assumption. But there's still a problem fans can't wrap their head around. Sure, she's not eating or drinking, but she must have to use the bathroom by now. So this still leaves the soap's critical thinking fans with the perplexing question: how does the soap explain this? Finn can't shake the nagging feeling that Steffy is in trouble. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, tells his mother next week that he can't help but think Luna is at the bottom of this. Hearing this stuns Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda. Lee Finnegan, much like everyone else, still looks at Luna Nozowa as a sweet kid, and until Finn ran into his cousin at Bill Spencer's Don Diamond estate, so did he. But his little cousin looked anything like the daughter grieving over her mother's incarceration. She tried to entice Bill for a swim. Last week on Bold and the Beautiful, Finn had a couple of false starts. He came close to going to Luna Nozowa's apartment to offer her support. But Lai reminded him the apartment complex is slated for demolition, so he probably won't find Luna there. Then he visits Poppy Nozowa, Romy Park, in jail. She asks John Finnegan to go to that apartment and look for clues from the real killer. But so far, he hasn't made it there yet. B&B spoilers suggest he makes some headway next week, as he tells Lai that he thinks Luna may be behind his wife's disappearance. So finally, a fire is lit under Finn on Bold and the Beautiful, and he heads out to find his wife. Finn gets out of slow gear now with Luna and his sights on his mission to find Steffy Forrester. That snarky Luna Nozowa who emerged to Steffy Forrester will likely become cornered next week. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggests something rattles Luna as her perfect plan hits a snag. Maybe Finn will let her know he's going to the apartment, but that likely poses a huge problem for his cousin. She has his wife held captive in a cage at that location. But Luna's plan of Steffy dying in the demolition doesn't seem to go as planned. It looks as if this intern attempts to feed the Forrester daughter the same cocktail she killed 2 men with. But Steffy won't ingest anything that's passed through Luna's hands. At this point, it's hard to imagine that Luna cares about Steffy taking in enough nourishment. So her insistence that her boss eat and drink likely serves a purpose only for Luna Nozowa. Luna Nozowa might be okay with poisoning people, but drawing blood by shooting or stabbing might be beyond her limit of capabilities. She probably couldn't strangle Steffy Forrester, as she could easily overpower her if she got too near. This is Bold and the Beautiful, so they could handle the building's demolition without offering the fans details. So what you might see in real life probably won't be what you see here. But before anything is blown up or torn down in a real-life demolition, they do a thorough building inspection minutes before they hit the switch. They make sure there's no one inside. This won't work for Luna, as Steffi screams bloody murder from her cage. So in the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest Luna Nozowa panics next week. So it might be Steffi Forrester's refusal to drink her poison that sparks her panicked state on the CBS soap. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal more about Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, trapped in a cage by Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada. Steffi's life could be about to end as the building she's in is about to be demolished. With time running out, B and B viewers are wondering who will come to her rescue. B and B spoilers hint at some of the top contenders to save Steffi from certain death. First on the list is her husband, Finn, Tanner Novlin. It would be the perfect way to mend their strained marriage. After all, Steffi stormed out on Finn following an argument about Hope Logan, Annika Noel. Finn, always seeing the best in people, has been on a mission to check on his cousins Luna and Poppy Nozowa, Romy Park. So, despite his mother Lee Finnegan's, Naomi Matsuda, warning, Finn has plans to stop by the old apartment building, which is exactly where Steffi is being held. Another maybe rescuer is Bill Spencer, Don Diamond. Steffi left her phone at his mansion the day she caught Luna kissing him. If Finn finds her phone and tells Bill that Steffi is missing, then Bill might join the search. Some Bold and the Beautiful fans, myself included, have always hoped for a Bill and Steffi reunion, despite her romantic history with his sons. Their chemistry is undeniable, and a rescue by Dollar Bill would be epic. Last on the list is Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. While he's the least desirable option, given his constant meddling in Steffi and Finn's marriage, he would love the chance to play hero on the CBS soap opera. If Liam saves her, it could lead to a grateful kiss, adding to the list of secrets kept from Finn. Here's a twist I'd love to see on Bold and Beautiful. What if Luna gets the upper hand on the person that tries to save Steffi? She could pull a gun, locking both Steffi and her would-be rescuer in the cage. It would be a bold move for B&B, having the first attempt fail, leaving two characters in mortal danger. While I don't expect the show to go that dark, it would be a thrilling turn of events. In the end, I think we all know Steffi will be